Alright, so now we need to add the task from the add screen. But the problem is that we need to have access to this list. Because if you see here, we are doing the add here. We want to rather allow the user to enter the task and then we save it. So it means we require this task at two different places. We need this task in the add screen. And then we also need the list in the home screen to display what the user have added. We can create double lists, one over there and another one here. If we want to go that route, it will be too cumbersome. After creating, we have to merge the two, which is too cumbersome. So this is where the state hoisting comes into play. So in the state hoisting, it means we need to lift that particular state, which is the task. We need to lift it and put it in the parent container. So right now, the common denominator for the home screen and then the add screen is the navigator. So we need to move the list to the navigator. Yeah, so we move the list into the navigator. So now the list is here. If the list is in the parent, then we can pass it down to the children. That's how it is going to work. So we are going to make the add screen receive the task. So on save and then pass task. So this is the task that will be passed. So on save, we want to pass the task. So here you call the on save function and then pass test, which is the task that the user has asked. So in the preview too, we want to pass on save. In the home screen, we need to pass the task. Make sure you change this variable to a state. Okay. So whatever the user entered will be passed to this function. And then this function, so we'll handle this function in the navigator. So here I can just say task mutable list of. Okay, so in the common denominator, we need to pass this. So for the add screen, we have on save. We are passing on save, and then in the on save, we call the task, and then we do add. Now we need to pass that. So we'll call it task, and then we pass the task to it, and that's all. So the next thing is the home screen. So from the home screen, we need to pass the task. So task is equal to task. So now we are passing this task to the home screen so that we can view it over there. Now another thing we need to do here is after adding the item to the task, let's run the application. Let me show you. So when I click here, okay, so we've not added the action to jump to the other screen. So from the home screen, we want when the user click on this. So we'll pass a function that handles that. Call on add task click. Okay, so this is what will navigate the user to dash on add task. Instead of adding item to the list, we want to navigate to add screen. You can also remove the curly bracket and just call it directly like this. When the user click, we want to navigate there. So inside the navigate screen, we have to handle that on task click. So on task click, we want to call the back stack and then add the add screen. Let's run the application. So when I click here, I want to navigate to this screen like this. So I want to add a task and then I'll click on save. So you realize when I click on save, nothing is happening. Although the task is being added to the list, nothing is happening. Let's go back. You see, so the task is being added. It means after adding the task, we need to come back to the home screen. So how do we do that? You come to the navigation, and then after adding the task, we have to navigate back. So how do you do that? You call the back stack and then add, remove last or now. So now when we run it, so we add a new task coding, and then when you hit on save, it moves back to it, and then we can add a new one, swimming. It works perfectly. So now the navigation logic and then the logic to also add tags and view the tags, everything is working all right. So what is left now is the polishing and then crossing to cancel and then some little styling. So subscribe to the channel, like the video, see you in the next one.